Ugh. I would love to sit here and play Halo music for you, but unfortunately, I actually have to do stuff now, okay? It's time to make cool things. God, just the worst. Hello! Oh, my arm. Hello, welcome. Welcome to the stream. Good to see you. Good to see you. If you're returning, it's even better to see you. Wow, came back actually? Now that's impressive. Thank you! And Darksteel with the $2 tip into the tip jar. Thank you very, very much. I appreciate that. Said, hello, I'm 48-year man from Somalia. Sorry for bad England. I sold my wife for internet connection for play Extinction. And I want to become the goodest player like you. Wow, that is amazing. I'm so sorry you had to do that, but unfortunately you cannot become the goodest player like me because I am at the top of my game and I am an unstoppable force of nature, and there's unfortunately nothing you can do to change that. I respect your hustle, but you've lost. Just by me existing, you've already lost. Give up now. Good try. Good try. Alright. Which is a please be patient, I am bug cap for the harvester. That would be pretty good for it, actually. I'm going to have to make it stick bug today. I'm going to have to see it. I see a bit of texture in the upper legs. Unfortunately not. That is simply the... Well, I mean, technically, yes, but it's just specular maps and tiled textures that I put onto it. But in fact, today, we will be hopefully maybe finishing the outside exterior textures for this. More than definitely, I would say. I don't know how long I'll be streaming. I actually got to check something really quick to verify how long I will be streaming. Okay, sorry, I was looking at someone on the side. Yeah, so we're going to texture the harvester. Now, you may have noticed that the harvester has some cool scarab-like patterns on it, which is pretty neat, can't really complain too much about that. There's a problem. There's a problem with this harvester, which is that if you look at that thing right now, you see a little plate right there, kind of shaped like a shield. Unfortunately, this thing here, I have not put any cool designs on it, like I did with this stuff right here. Is that unfortunate? It's very sad. Turn your face cam. We can't see the moneymaker. You mean this? Yeah. I'm gonna be honest, I don't look that great today. I just don't. But hey, I appreciate that. I appreciate that. No, bro, your cat. Oh yeah, no, I knew that. I knew that. Yeah. And shut up. You're so fucking loud all the time, dude. You guys in chat are fucking just say whatever you want, like there's no consequences. I will show you. Why is it shaking so violently? Looking outside, only to see his creation walking. That would be horrifying. I mean, this foot alone is the size of your average house, you know, like height-wise. Birch has been pretty loud lately. I'm a part of the problem. True, you're loud as hell. All right, but here's the harvester. Looking pretty cool. Looking pretty cool, I would say. Hey, Lucifer, thanks for the 17 months. Much appreciated. Thank you, thank you. That means a lot. 17 months is a hell of a long time. Skaboodly, smile. Where is Skaboodly? I hope Skaboodly is doing well. I haven't seen him much lately. I hope he's doing all right. Guys, we gotta work on the harvester. Oh man. Guess we can texture it. Oh right, for those of you guys who didn't see, by the way, I did maybe possibly get a really cool walking animation done yesterday. I still kind of want to work on it more, but it's pretty dang cool. If you missed it, this is it. The angle that I'm at here is kind of bad. It's pretty awesome. Yo, Mega Kane with 12 months. That's a full year you just finished right there. That's insane. Thank you for an entire year of support. I really appreciate it. Thank you so, so much. What up, Halo man? What up? You got a dope-ass badge now. That's crazy long time. Colonel Crowther. Thank you so much for your support as well. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh, I gotta move this thing. I appreciate that. Is it a biped? It's better than a biped. It's a giant, like the Scarab. Got IK legs and all that beautiful stuff. Very fancy, very, very fancy. It's beautiful. Strategically not showing the butt. No idea what you're talking about. Not a clue. I don't know. You sound like just a crazy person, to be honest. Oh god, it's coming for me. I gotta get inside. Jesus Christ. With butt jiggle physics? I don't think I will. Oh my god! Ah! This was a mistake. Dude, this is so cool though, alright? I know that I'm just like fucking around here. I know. But just the vibes of this occurring around me in-game is just crazy, to be honest. It's literally like how I imagine humans feel in Godzilla movies when Godzilla's just like walking by and they're just like, bruh. What about huge grass on El Dorito? Oh yeah, I actually haven't talked about that for the past couple streams because I've been so like busy and motivated doing this harvester. So yeah, huge grass is, I literally have just kind of like had its development frozen even though it's like really close to being done. Due to like I don't want to get into the details of it, but a combination of factors ranging from shitty to extra shitty. But all that stuff aside, the mod is really close to being done. So here's my plan. This has been my plan since I woke up this morning. Tonight, I'm finishing the video, the Lich video, which the last thing I get to do now is actually probably one of the most fun things on the video so far, which is to showcase the brand new Lich destruction. So this is my plan, right? I promise this is related to huge grass. I'm finishing my video tonight, which is the first one I have made in a while. I'm very excited about it. Then, as soon as that's done, I'm going to continue to work on the harvester for as long as people think it's cool. And off stream is going to be just huge grass and more video content. So by that logic, huge grass should be back on the docket for release very soon. I will say this, okay, there will be probably some issues with huge grass when I launch it because I wanted to give it another final polish pass really badly where I just like polish absolutely everything up. I've decided against that. I'm really, I struggle a lot to get projects done in a timely manner. So I think I'd rather just get it out there and then know that there will be some issues, but most will be taken care of. And instead, I can fix things with patches after launch, which is far better and more conducive to release. Otherwise, it will be way too long. Remove the harvester's butt. All right, here's the plan. I'm gonna retexture the legs. We're gonna get some dope-ass leg textures, and I made the executive decision, I'm redoing the entire interior. I don't know about you guys, but when I look at this hallway here, I think, with peace and love, it is the least Halo-looking thing I've seen in a long time. New ass textures? Well, this is related to the horrible Lich ass, okay? It's not great. I'm well aware. It's pretty horrible. But get this. If I redo the interior and I make it, let's say, smaller, then I can also make the butt smaller because this butt that you never even get to see in gameplay is actually just there to contain the interior. That's it. That's all it does. It just contains the interior structure. Like the shape of it, literally even the bottom here, it just exists to hold the interior. That's it. So, no, do the concept art? I'm going to. The concept art that people drew was incredible. Absolutely incredible. And that's what I'm going to base the new textures and stuff off of. So I'm literally going to be removing the entire butt. I'm going to be building a brand new interior for it that's like really, really simplified. And then I'm going to build a back over the top of it. And I actually came up with some pretty cool ideas for it. It's going to be a slow and tedious process, to be sure, but it's going to be well worth it. Or the Lich side holes on it, not going to lie. I might do something like that. Well, maybe not literally these, because they're part of a completely solid piece that really can't be ripped up into too many individual pieces, but something like that, sure. So, before we get onto the butt, which we will be working on the butt slash the sack today. But first, I want to give the legs a little bit of love, because these are really, really in need of some cool paint. And of course, as always, I'm going to be using a couple things for reference, right? One, the Scarab, which I think is the most important reference that I could possibly have for this. The other is the Phantom, which uses an extremely similar color scheme and pattern scheme. And then also, on top of that, ooh, wait, the Phantom's got some really good shapes I would love to use. Ooh, I'm totally going to steal that. That one right there, that looks awesome. We can do more curved lines like that. The curved lines go hard. %0% tip jar. YouTube takes 0%. Yeah, that's the description. The reason I have that is because whenever people send in super chats, YouTube takes 30% of the revenue, whereas super chats, it just all goes to me. And also YouTube has to process all of that and go through this and that and this and that, whereas the tips, not only does YouTube take 0% of it, it also just immediately gets sent my way without any complex Google processing fee management, etc., which is really, really nice. The interior is the coolest part, though. Listen, I'm not gonna change my mind on redoing the interior. However, I will tell you this: I'm gonna keep a very similar layout. It's going to be highly, highly simplified, though. All of this fluff, weird organic bits. I say weird because I don't like it personally, but you know, all these organic bits and pipes and tubes and these overly complex floors that are very clearly only meant to be on a BSP. I'm going to cook them until they're burnt, and then they crumble away and they're gonna die. I'm gonna remove them. That's my point. To Ubermans! Wow, it's been a while since I've seen your name pop up. Thank you so much for the $5. Thank you, thank you. Do you think the Harvester has a glassing beam on the butt? Yes, when it clenches really hard and it pushes like it's about to poop, it actually just charges the glassing beam, and then it fires. It's badass. Everybody thinks it's the coolest thing ever, trust me. Meat Morp! Oh my god, 27 months! Meat Morp, that is ridiculous. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Appreciate it. Can I has a kiss, please? Maybe. I'll think about it. Demon also sent in a 2. Thank you very much. Dude, that's actually crazy though. 27 months is ridiculous. How many years is that? 2 years and 3 months. Demon, thank you for the 2 though. You said show off the Lich instruction. True, I forgot to do that. I was going to do that a minute ago. Those of you guys who maybe didn't see. Yes. All right, I'm gonna do a showcase as if I've never shown anyone this before. Wow, guys. I took the Lich from Halo 4, made it appear in Halo 3's art style, then I kit bashed a lot of the cool parts from the Halo 5 Lich onto it, made it fully flyable with a beam and everything, gave it a fully walkable interior, made it fully compatible with Halo 3 multiplayer, and then I did this. So satisfying. Is the shield always going to be that weak? No, it's definitely going to be like a much stronger than that. That's just so that I can, in testing, just destroy it over and over. Oh, I forgot dude. Why did I do this yesterday? Literally, why did I do this? Even I don't know why I did this, but there can be no doubt I did do it. I don't know why I did that. To waste time? Suck my time, dude. What the F is that? That's the Halo 5 Spirit dropship. I don't know, dude. I wanted to make it all of a sudden. I was kind of being weird about it. I was like, I just want to fly it. I've never flown it before. And I'm gonna be honest, it definitely is overrated. I'm not enjoying this thoroughly. It's really mid. ADHD moment? Yeah, this was definitely one of those moments. It's kind of like interesting. If the camera was zoomed out a bit more, maybe I would like it, because it's got this cool backside. I think the view from the back is kind of neat. I think, you know what it is? It's not even that I particularly like the design. It's just knowing that there's an entire Halo game that I never modded, and I never got assets from, and I never got to go in engine and do anything with it. I think that's what bugs me. I never got to properly mod Halo 5. Halo 5 Spirit is vegan bacon. What does that, what does that mean? Sure, yeah, no, you're absolutely totally right. Rusty Quarters, thank you so much for the $5. Really appreciate that. Could you put some Scarab and Phantom stamps on the Lich as well for detail? Also, why did you port the Halo 5 Spirit when the Plasma Caster was right there? Wait. Holy shit. You're actually so right. Just because it doesn't have a full-on texture for the shell, it does have full UVs and a full normal map. Dude. You just sidetracked me so hard, I unironically got chills. I didn't even know that was possible. I didn't even... dude, that like activated my dopamine like crazy. My brain was just like, yes! That's such a good idea! Yes, dude! Oh my god, that's crazy, bro. That's crazy. Thank you for that $5. You just added 15 years to Huge Grass's deployment. And to the video, you bitch. You're such a bitch for that, but thank you. All right, I'm scanning, I'm analyzing. Okay, so it cannot be necessarily as cool. Wait, I lied. It could be just as. Fuck, man! I could make it just as good. Ah! I'm fine. I'm fine. All right, I'm collecting my thoughts because I have to get some setup in order to do this appropriately. One, I got to make a blend file really quickly. That's gonna have this set up. Two, I'm gonna have to make a new shader for the entire shell, right? That's gonna support an entire custom texture in normal map and roughness, etc., etc. So, I think other than that, though, I can really just get to painting. Can you break that down for us non-modders? I'm gonna make it look better. You see this? You see this shell? You see all these lines and these like little shapes and divots and stuff? I'm gonna do that on this. Will you ever add the ODST shade torch to the side of the Lich? What does the ODST shade turret look like again? Didn't it add like an armor piece on it or something so that the driver was protected? At that point, shouldn't I just do the... Did I just do the Halo 3 one? No, Halo 2 shades? No. No. Bruh, thank you for the 2. Much appreciated. Add Lord Hood Scarab as an Easter egg. Dude, I will never live that down. I don't know why I self-admitted to that, but yeah, every time lately, people have been like, a human Scarab? Wait a minute. Wait! Just one patty flippin' second. I'm gonna try something possibly maybe stupid. We will see. I thought you were talking about the other way around with the textures. I've had too much coffee, bro. I literally cannot follow conversations in the chat right now. My actual neurons firing is just, it's too good. All right, Lich. I'm gonna grab, God, which one is it? Lich 18? All right, so I basically need to take my Lich blend file. I need to cut this down to, I'm gonna make a substance export file. I need to cut it down to the absolute bare minimum here, which means I need to delete anything that is not useful to me, which includes the reactor, the podium, I guess the Halo 5 wings is kind of unimportant. The Halo 5 shell, the Halo 5 extra engines, the... Do these have cool lines on them? Not really, to be honest. It's also still really smooth. I'll make another version with the Halo 5 engines later. For now, just having the engines and having these that's more than enough for me. There is a slight tiny possibility that I may be able to bake an ambient occlusion map for these pipes. However, I also severely doubt it because I believe they reuse an absolute shit ton of areas, and I don't know if that's ever going to be possible. Maybe, though. I'm not going to discount the possibility. I am going to bake a bunch of lighting stuff on it. That said, here's what I need to do in order to get this down to a workable size. I'm going to grab a default blender cube at the origin of the map, and I'm going to fly down to it. Here's the blender cube. And now I'm going to take the armature of the Lich and shrink it down till it is relevant to the size of the cube. See, the cube is like 1 meter by 1 meter, which makes this like, I don't know, 10 meters across. So it's still obviously very big. We'll apply that scale. So that should be good. I'm going to save that. We'll put this, let me see, do we have any materials that we don't want? I'm not going to worry too much about those. This, remove unused slots. Shoot. I don't want to have the entire interior here. I guess it doesn't make too much of a difference. The only material I'm really going to be applying anything to is the Stormlich Shell Purple, as well as, what are you? Dark Metal Alt and Shell Gray. Dark Metal Alt, Shell Purple. Okay, so those 3 materials make up literally the entire outside of the Lich. So now, did you ever make the mammoth antenna go boing? No, I actually completely forgot about that. Does Halo 3 even have like the funny, wacky antennas? I know Halo 2 has it, and Halo 1 has it, but I actually don't know if Halo 3 does it. I kind of want to see now, honestly. I don't know if that's a thing. Let me grab my super speedy Warthog. Oh, it does. Fun fact, the antennas are actually 2-dimensional. They are not 3D objects. The antenna on the Halo 3 Warthog really doesn't move that much. Oh, no, it does. Okay, I see it. I saw it, like, go back and forth for a split second there. Give the mammoth the Drake treatment? No. I mean, I technically can now that I have Substance Painter and I'm brushing up on my skills. I would definitely not say I'm good enough to do justice to every vehicle, but the Lich for sure, because it is the exact same thing. I do hope I can do justice to the Lich here. I do genuinely hope that. All right, I'm gonna do a new project in Substance real quick. Oh, I was working on, I'll show this real quick. I was doing this last night or this morning, I forget which one, but maybe it was both. I was trying, I did at the very beginning. It doesn't look like much here, but I was mimicking the style that JS did for their Forerunner objects, and I actually feel I got pretty close. Like I said, it doesn't look very good in Substance Painter, but in game, it actually would look pretty good. Also, I don't have the noise layer or any other of the grunge stuff on top of it, so it's just the really basic textures. But I was making the cool little bridges that hopefully would have been in the same style and looked like they matched JS's stuff, because he did such a stellar job with all of the the Forerunner structures. I really wanted to be able to make my own. Still kind of learning the patterns and stuff. All right, we want the Lich. We want the... Oh, I didn't save it as an FBX. Export to an FBX, which is... Yep, sure, who cares? What? Oh, it's still exporting. Damn, this is a big-ass object. I'm really gonna have to... How big is this FBX file about to be? Damn. For those of you guys just tuning in, taking the Lich right now, and see how it's all like smooth and bare on that big Covenant shell. I'm going to try giving it the treatment I gave to the Harvester here, and by putting some Covenant patterns and things on it. And I think that should improve it. I'm going to be using the Phantom here. Phantom and the Scarab as reference for how I want to do some stuff on it. I think those could substantially improve the Halo 3-ness of the Lich. Alright, is that done exporting? Dude, that's not done exporting. What the hell? I wonder if it's because of the materials. Halo 5 enjoyers probably like cereal with water. Damn, chill, dog. Oh, you're talking about this thing, how it would be crawling instead of standing tall? Well, actually, somewhere in the books probably, there was this thing that says it uses anti-gravity to offset some of its weight, and that's how it walks around, because it would damage the hull if it was crawling everywhere all the time. But unfortunately, you just have to take my word for that. Come on, come on! Guys, this is what suffering looks like. It looks like this. This is a sight you don't ever want to see. Wait a minute. Why am I exporting the entire interior? What the... I literally made a selection of the exterior. I don't care about the interior. That's just wasted resources. Hold on. I need you guys to bear with me as I stop being an absolute idiot. Oh wait, there's one extra material here. Hey, Modded Gamer! Thank you so much for the 379. Appreciate that. Thank you much. Said you should put the Covenant logo decal on it too. Yeah, I think that'd be pretty cool. That'd be pretty cool. Why is the interior panel sticking through the floor? Seems a little bit odd. Whatever. You know what? No, I won't select the interior panel. In fact, I'm going to take all of the inside of the Lich and absolutely obliterate it. And there is nothing left, and everyone died. The end. And that cuts this thing down to like 50,000 triangles. Not bad. Then we remove all the extra unused materials. We're left with literally 3, which is awesome. And then we can save and export it to an FBX, probably in like half the time if I had to guess. And also, my PC won't be exploding when we're texturing this thing in a minute. Cereal with Mountain Dew. Of course, yeah. Oh, wait, that was literally done. That was so fast. Okay, cool. All right, let's put this thing in. We didn't make any changes. So we have it, finally. It's here. The Lich. Beautiful, isn't it? We only have a handful of materials to work with. We can hide those. Let's first try something. I've always wanted to do this. I'm going to bake mesh maps on this thing. With like, I just want to see what ambient occlusion does to the bottom. Because it's reusing UV space for a ton of pipes and things, and I have no idea how the hell it's going to handle that, if it's going to like glitch out or what. Yeah, no, it looks like it mostly glitched the hell out. Although some of this... Let me double check the model really quickly. Like on this area here, No, these are entire solid sections. I don't know. Sometimes this just happens. I don't know why that happens, but it does. You get weird artifacts all over the model. Genuinely, I'm not sure why. I'm gonna look it up really quick. Let's see, I'm pretty sure that's the ambient occlusion mask, so let me remove that. Oh, it's not? Curvature? No. Position? No. Thickness? No. ID? No. World space normal? No. Normal? No. It's literally none of them. Okay. I don't believe that at all. Let's try one more time. Ambient occlusion. Do 128. What's this process called? Asking as a layperson. I'm using Substance Painter right now to automatically bake in certain texture maps that will allow me to do some more complicated effects. They don't seem to work very well in the Lich though, for a variety of reasons. One big one is just the way that it was actually constructed and built, reusing UVs over large areas, which you don't really want to be doing if you're trying to do this kind of thing. So I'm actually going to make a new project for this. 2048. And I'm just not going to bake. I'm not going to bake any mesh maps on this new import. There we go. It's much cleaner. I'm just going to save that for some other thing. I was just trying that to see if it would work. There was no guarantee that would. I actually more assumed it wouldn't. That said, though, now we can actually go in and start painting some cool stuff. So mostly everything I want to do is on the shell here. I'm going to keep the other two metal bits here just so we can see stuff. In fact, I'm going to go as far as giving them a dark silver metal. So we'll turn the roughness down, turn its color down, turn its metallicity up. Copy that layer, paste it into here. There we go. Those are totally real gray metals. Now, I do want to put the textures from the original Lich into here, just so we can get kind of a visual on what to expect. So let me go ahead and grab those. I actually don't have my folders ready again today. I know, I'm crazy. Who would have thought? Alright, we've got my H3EK. We're going to go to the Data, Objects, Vehicles, Lich folder. Who's added me in stream chat? This is a chat summary. Viewers are discussing the new Halo 5 spirit design. They seem to dislike the new look, comparing it to a double dildo and a vegan bacon. Brother. Does the Lich also have a focus cannon? It has a giant beam. I don't know if that's a focus cannon, but it has a large beam. I would go as far as to call the beam large. Okay, we have the Lich Shell Normal, Lich Shell Diffuse. I want to grab those two. And then I want to grab just those two, actually. Hold on, I'll grab something. me 1 second. Okay. So we got the textures right here. This is what I was looking for. The Lich Shell normal, as well as the... I guess I need the diffuse. It's really not a big deal. Actually, I'll get everything in real quick. Get those in. These are all going to be regular old textures that I can just apply to stuff. Import those. Now, the most important thing here that I need to do to get this Lich looking good is taking the original normal map and then building on top of it. Obviously, you don't want to just like... not use the original, because the original actually is good. Like, you can see it adds some cool stuff here. Like, it adds some pretty nice stuff. It tightens up the edges. It adds nice details. It's very, very nice. So I'm going to keep that. And what I'm actually just going to do is build on top of it completely. So this is going to be original, and I'm going to take the base color. This is actually only going to be normal height data. I'm not going to do anything else with it. Then I'm going to make a new layer on top of that. And this one is going to be the new normal. And this is where I'm going to draw all the cool, like, phantom shapes and lines and colors and things. But before that, we do need to give this thing a nice base coat. So as you see in game, the Lich has this Veroni noise repeating tiled texture atop it. Now that's great. That is actually great. But I want to see if I can bake that into the texture natively. I should be able to. I'm gonna give that a try. If not, I can do it as like a detail map later in game, but we'll worry about that when we get to it. For now, I'm gonna make a layer called Veroni, and it's not gonna have any height data. It's just gonna be a color map and actually, I'm just gonna make it a roughness map. And the roughness material is going to be, what was it called? Tile? That wasn't tile. Oh shoot, what was it called? Next to creases here, directional, shoot. It wasn't fabrics, it wasn't tiles. Was it tiles? Maybe this, 3D Veroni, fractal, let's try that. Switch over to the roughness view. Oh my god, why does the roughness map look like that? Who hurt you? Weird. Might have to touch up this thing more than I thought. That wasn't the one I wanted. You know what? Oh, it's cells. That was it. Cells 2. Cells 2 is Veroni noise. That's the one. You can kind of see that shine to it there. That's exactly what we're after. So let's go to the roughness here, and basically, I just can't use any 3D effects on this, which is fine. I'm not sure why it doesn't work, but it doesn't matter at the end of the day. We're going to do noise parameters. We're going to scale it way the hell up. Do pretty much as we can. That's pretty good. I'm going to invert it. So in-game, these will be lighter and shinier areas, these lines. And I think the edge width is actually more than enough. So we can literally just keep it like that. And then we can switch to our roughness. And I'm going to turn this down. Not only am I going to set this to like overlay to whatever comes below it, but I'm going to turn it down pretty low. So now, when we go into the base material, if I zoom in, you can kind of see what I did there. The Veroni noise pattern is not visible color-wise, but it is visible when you see a reflective area. And that's really good for Covenant styled vehicles. So that's pretty cool. Good start already. Let me save this really fast into my Lich folder. It'll be Lich substance. Alright, is the Lich a mirrored model? Yes. Yeah, it's got a seam right down the middle, or should. Right? Surely. Except it doesn't look mirrored. Oh god, wait, what? Is it not mirrored? Why would they not mirror it? Surely. Surely it's mirrored! And new normal. Let's test this out. It's just gonna be a normal map with no extra data. I'm gonna add the height. I'm gonna cut the height into it, -0.5. Then we're gonna start painting on it in a non-destructive way with some masks. Oh dear God, it's not. Why, bro? I have to suffer extra hard? They didn't mirror it? Oh, they mirrored parts of it. Like over there is mirrored. But this top middle part is not mirrored. The entire top middle is not mirrored. These side bits are, but the moment you go up here... Why? 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 Literally what? Can I fix that? Let me fix that. Please, dear God, let me fix that. What does this look like on the UV editor? I mean, it has a line going all the way down the middle, and it is UV unwrapped around that straight line. Nothing's stopping me. I'm just grabbing a whole bunch of vertices. Except I don't think it is. It's not completely straight up and down. Oh my God, I literally cannot mirror it. I legitimately cannot. Because if I do this... Like even if I did a perfect selection going all the way down, you have situations like this. That is unmirrorable. You think it do be, but it don't. I'll give it a try anyway. There's like a slight chance that if I'm big brain enough, I can pull it off. Otherwise, I'll just manually paint it and it'll be like a whatever. Okay. Theoretically, it's mirrored. And then I move it over. And then I move it over. And surely it lines up perfectly. Except it doesn't even a little bit. God damn it. Alright, no mirroring. I've tried tipping Substance Painter knowledge 5 times and it won't go through. I mean, honestly, I'm pretty extremely mediocre when it comes to Substance Painter, so, you know, I'll take whatever knowledge. Whatever knowledge you got, I'm more than willing to listen. Alright, as for the color, do we have a base color on this shader? Do I need to be setting this as a base color? Let's see. Lich. Go up to the vehicles, close the phantom, we'll go to the Lich. Current shader on the Lich has Lich shell purple. The albedo color is that pitch black or is that purple? Am I tripping? What did I just see? The darkest purple of all time. Okay, sure. I'm just gonna do regular purple, but alright. Okay, there it goes. Now. Now. The 3D effects won't kick in without a baked curvature mesh. Good practice for baking it. Explode the mesh, separating the mesh so the materials don't touch. Oh yeah, no, I've done that for several other things. I was just kind of hoping I could bake in everything together. That way I could get an ambient occlusion mask for the pipes and stuff. But I knew that they all shared UV data, and they're all duplicates, so it would never actually work because you have to have everything UV'd separately, or else, you know, you'll get doubled up stuff. But yeah, this thing just shares a lot of UVs, so Substance Painter hates that. You literally just can't share UV islands with individual pieces, or else Substance Painter literally shits itself and is unable to substance paint on them with anything baked. Which is unfortunate, but I mean, modern stuff, modern workflow versus old models. Plus, I'm not re-UVing this thing. I refuse. I mean, I guess I could, but now then I would lose all the original textures, and I'm not rebuilding all the textures. I'm just trying to paint on top of them. I'm a little bit lazy. And by lazy, I mean I'm time conscious. All right, let's give this a try though. So we can paint lines in. I think 0.5 might be too much, to be honest. Let's do 0.25 for the depth. We'll obviously we'll find out in game what looks best, but sure, we'll go with that. There do be a way for it to work, but I haven't done that since someone gave me the world's worst saber tank model. Well, if you can ever find it out, I'd love to know. Oh wait, maybe I can look it up now that I know the exact thing. Sun's Painter, your UV issue. Weird. No more saving UV island space. That's unfortunate. Like the Lich texture-wise is fine. Texture-wise it's fine, but we could give it details. Imagine that. This guy really doing something on a modeling that's not in Blender? I know. I'm acting crazy lately. I'm out of control, to be honest. Maybe I should. You know what? I really should move these engines out of the way in the actual model. Hold on, let me fix that. Alright, there we go. Just put a spoiler and Mugen decals and it'll look great. Now you're actually so right. That was a phenomenal idea. I'm gonna do a full anime side print of Gojo, and he's gonna be like doing his little purple move or whatever the fuck it's called. I don't remember anymore. It's gonna be so badass. Okay, now I can actually get underneath stuff on the shell. Alright, we're gonna go ahead on purple and get to work. I'm gonna start by mimicking a little bit of what's on the front or the sides of the Phantom, where separate pieces of it are kind of sectioned off with these shapes like that. I like that. I think it's pretty cool. Stuff like that will be nice. Oh, Never mind, I just completely did it wrong. Whoopsies. That's pretty good. Well, we gotta get that angle a little bit cleaner than that. Not perfect, but it'll do. Okay, nice little shape like that could be cool. A little bit of love there. Not bad, not bad. Would you consider adding a boost to Lich now that it's indestructible? Maybe. Maybe. Okay. We need to make some new alphas. 100% we need some new alphas. Some of these Phantom alphas are really fucking cool, and I want them really fucking bad. The fact that I don't have them right now is upsetting my sensibilities. That said, we do have these kind of like the teardrops. I want these things. Whatever these are, I want those. And I also want these things too. These are cool. So we're going to get those too. We're going to make those real quick. You guys haven't seen me make alphas or don't know what they are. They're basically like stamps. They're like depth stamps that I can stamp down onto the model. So instead of just using a circular brush, I can paint complicated shapes onto it and just kind of literally stamp them down. And it's actually really easy to do. Genuinely really easy. So all you have to do is get an idea for the stamp, aka steal them from Halo 3, which I'm doing now. I think the first one I want, I lied at first. I kind of want to do this one because it's got like a weird like bump to it. It's got like a smooth bump. That's pretty cool to me. I think maybe I'm wrong here, but that should be pretty easy to do. You like raise it up by going from like black to white, and then you drop it back down in the middle to like a white as well. Now I could probably do that actually without. Nah, I'm not gonna have to paint that one manually. Let's do this one first. It's pretty easy. It's like a cool little... It's a gumdrop. It's the Covenant gumdrop. So it goes inwards, so... It's like... How do I make sense of this? The background of the alpha has to be black. Can you do both an in and out with the same one? Probably. I guess that the depth is offset from itself. It's probably fine. Okay, let's just draw the gumdrop shape first. It's kind of a tall gumdrop. Like this. So look like... Let's draw the middle line. Go up. And then curves down like... A little thinner than that. That. And then down to here. And then connect to there. We make that selection and we paint it. Paint it white. That's not white. That is. Then we'll chop off the bottom of it to flatten it out. And we'll duplicate this and flip it horizontally. Flap it there. Not perfect, but it'll do. So now we've got that shape, which is the outline of that, so to speak. Then, however, I want to make another shape on the inside that's like the opposite of that. Right, because that goes inwards and then it bumps up, so there's an inner bump upwards. So I'm going to draw this shape again, but I'm going to see if I can do this all at once this time. Select, modify, contract. Yeah, actually, no, that would work, because I can just do a double contract. You're absolutely right. I was about to draw that manually. All right, so this one, we do select, modify, contract by 15? Yeah, sure, we'll do 15. Paint that, then we do it again, select, modify, contract, another 15, delete that. So now we've got this kind of ring in the middle that inverts the shape. And then one more time. No, actually, that's it. I lied. That was done. Easy peasy, dude. Easy peasy. Making a brush? Yeah. So we got that little brush made. Very straightforward and simple. Not perfect, but it'll do. Probably should have saved that to my old brush thingy, but whatever. I'm gonna save this to projects, handle 3 models Lich. I really need to put all my Covenant shape substance alphas together at some point. Like, I know currently what I have, but you never know. I'm gonna take these two, put them in a folder together, and let's move them up to like be as centered as possible. Good enough. There we go. All right, so that's one alpha done. I'm actually going to export that. To PNG. And you know what? I'm gonna use the restroom real quick. You guys stare at the last time you'll ever see an untarnished Lich for maybe the rest of your entire life. Do you include all these custom brushes in your Git repo? Yeah, sure. But you may have to remind me on that one later on. You know how it be with me. Right back. Bro, there is no way. There is no way I leave for that long and we gain viewers. The chair is not a better stream than me. I'm just gonna throw that out there. Maybe this is a brave and bold take, but I like to think I'm a better streamer than the chair I sit in. What is happening? Whatever, I'm not gonna think about it. It's just gonna make me depressed and I'm gonna cry. I'm gonna shit myself. Can't have that here. Anyway, let's we just have a joke stream where it's just a chair. Sure. As long as you agree to send in one super chat, we'll make that a deal. Okay, right. We were working on making some cool shapes for the Phantom. So we got this one shape already, which is going to be pretty nice. You know what? I just realized when you do an alpha like this, if you see these really hard edges, these are going to dig directly straight down into this here. But when you're doing normal maps, if you notice here, it's actually kind of like a curved surface with like curving in, then curving up, then curving in again. So in actuality, if I put this down, it wouldn't look like that. To make the curved surface, you actually want to use a blur of some kind. I'm a Gaussian blur enjoyer. If you do the blur, you see now that gradient area becomes a kind of a sloped ramp. That's what it reads as in the normal map there. If I do that, and then run the same one again on this one, this now becomes, even though it looks blurry, you would be like, why would you want to blur something that's not gonna, it's gonna be worse. But no, it's actually great for this because the alpha gets read as a ramp. You get a nice little slope, makes it more less boring to look at. Demon, thanks for the 2. Appreciate that. Don't look at supporter chat, it's cursed again. What is cursed about this? You're making a 3D model. You're making a mushroom man. Mushroom man. Really cursed about that. That's kind of cool, actually. Alright, we need to make a new shape. Hear me out, you guys. That's not a mushroom. I think I know what mushrooms look like, okay? I think I've got a pretty good understanding. Whoa. Alright, hear me out. This next shape is going to be pretty cool. I want to explain to you why it's going to be pretty cool. It uses a gradient ramp, and that's neat. Bjorno, thank you so much for 15 months of continued membership. That is ridiculous. I really appreciate that, though. Thank you very, very much. Thank you. Use the cherry mode as an Easter egg alpha. Watch that turn out to be like the best looking alpha like brush of all my different ones. That would be depressing in like kind of a hilarious way. All right, let's draw this shape first. Let's begin. So it's kind of long and rectangular, but with like the sides cut off. So we kind of go like that to that to that to that. Looks good. We paint it with all white. And we flatten out the side and then duplicate it. Swap it over. Transform. Do a quick flip horizontal. Boom, boom. All good there. Merge those two together. And we got the basic shape for it, so that's cool. On top of that, though, we are going to need to input these little shapes. And this is what kind of was interesting to me, is because I've never made a shape like this, but I know how to make it. So it's going to be kind of fun, actually. So the first thing I got to do is I got to dig into it now, because it's raised up, because it's all white. I got to dig into it, but then I got to... So that's going to be like a black rectangle, a double black rectangle. Kind of like this, right? Like a new layer. So let's say like there, and then we'll put a one on the other side. Actually, we're just gonna do one first. We'll do one first, and then we'll move it to the other side. So then it has kind of like a fade in that comes in and goes. Let me see, it goes down and in, so that's black. So the ramp going up and into it should fade from black. I'm gonna give this a try. Okay, so I got it centered. I'll bring it down to there, cut off that part, make a new layer and do a gradient. And the gradient's gonna have this go, let's say, the black, it doesn't need to be a black and white gradient, but go like that. And that should actually get the job done. That should make it kind of get sloping inward like that. And if I just merge these two together, and then duplicate it over. Is there a reason I can't get this to line up? Or no? Oh, there we go. So there's that shape. That's what it would look like theoretically. Then we can just do the exact same thing that we did before, where we blur it. Filter Gaussian blur. And this, like I said, adds the ramp to it, which is super convenient. Yo, Phoenix, thank you for the 5. Thank you, thank you. Appreciate that. Imagine those Halo 4 Harvester, but mongoose size and faster moving. Fuck that. That is a horrible, terrible vision. You, not only is your idea cursed, you should be cursed for bringing that into reality. That is a horrifying idea that I dislike very much. When the fuck do we see the Harvester in Halo 4? Spartan Ops. Spartan Ops. Alright, so we've got that alpha in. Last but not least, actually there are no more because we also have the Scarab one, so I can import those. So let's do that. We're going to import resources. So from the Lich, we've got the Substance Alphas, these two here. We're going to add more resources. That was from the Harvester. Was it bitmaps extra? It was. Okay, so we grab all these here. We got like the triangle, the da-da-da-da-da-da. Did I even blur these? I feel like I didn't even blur most of these. Hold on, I might not have even blurred these. Where's my Scarab alphas? Excuse me. But I'm looking for my Scarab alphas. Where are you? Spirit, spirit, spirit. Maybe I have to actually open them up. Damn. Unfortunately. Next vehicles, harvester, 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 harvester. That's my data folder. Okay. H2, harvest, okay, there we go. So it's bitmaps extra. Did I ever export these with blur? Because they all need blur. No, I did. I actually did. Okay. Some of them just look blurrier than others. I guess that's okay. So I just had kind of a low blur on it, to be honest. Anyway, now we can go ahead and grab all these here. So we've got our many, you can't see them because it's below my webcam, but we've got many, many different Covenant shapes to use, which is very fun. I want to try putting one of these down real quick, just to see how it looks. Ooh, yeah, that's pretty cool. That does look very Phantom-y. And then this one, also good. That's exactly how I imagined it. Nice, dude, nice. And then we've still got the old ones from before. Got a little teardrop. Got this. Yo, Polly, thank you so much for the $2 tip. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you very much. Are you using the original UVs? Why not use the AO? Wait, why not use the AO you can pull from their file and use it in the bake slot? My OCD is running rampant without this thing having any bake info to pretty up the effects. I can't bake any info because I am using the original UVs. I'm using the original normal map on the bottom here to like tighten up all of everything. I wanted to build on top of the original normal map, but unfortunately the UVs on this thing are not good for Substance Painter. There are tons of places on here Cheeky bit of substance. A little bit. Don't expect too much, but yeah, you know, a little bit here. I do be substancing from time to time. Good to see though, AOVFX. Thank you for the compliment. I appreciate it. Your animations are fucking awesome. I'm currently trying to get the Lich to look a little bit nicer. I'm gonna add some cool lines and things to it, being inspired by the Phantom's lines. Dude, this is nice. I like this. You have like a main... Dude, I wish so badly I could redo the UVs for the top. I do not want to do... I really want these to be perfectly symmetrical, and I feel like I'm gonna die if I don't. Oh, wait. I lied. I can just turn on symmetry. We're good. I lied again. We're so not good. We're good again. We're fine. Everything's fine. It was a false alarm. But yeah, I forget who I just read it said, why am I not baking and stuff? I wish I could. I genuinely so badly wish I could be baking stuff onto this. I just can't. It'd be like that. Alright, I'm gonna make a cool shape here. Kind of raise this whole thing up on the nose. Looks like out. Curve in a little. And then pull to the side immediately. And grab a little bit there to there. A little bit messy, but be cleaned up, I suppose. Not bad. Alright, so we got our first little shape there on the front. I think it looks cool. Take their normal and AO from their color channels and import it into Substance as a texture. You can drag and drop them into the bake slot so they're used. I don't think it has it. I don't think they have an AO. I mean, it has been a while. I guess it's possible. I'm pretty sure I looked like a gazillion times. It has the Lich Shell control. Let's do mask and transparency. That's not AO. I think that's... Actually, I'm not sure. This one's split up in a weird way. We're going to delete that. Layer mask. Place that there. So this is the shell. The shell here doesn't... I don't think it has any AO to it. The shell doesn't even have a texture, actually. The underside stuff does. Makes me wonder. Yeah, so there is no ambient occlusion map they baked in with Halo 4, unfortunately. This is the entire control texture. You've got the alpha channel, which bakes out to that. Which, yeah, mostly is just shading. And the visual channels, you have more of the same. Maybe a specular mask, I'm not really sure. And then, actually, that's more likely the specular. But yeah, unfortunately, nothing too much there. Maldrick is Halo 3-ifying 343's vehicle again. You literally cannot stop. Though, I will admit, I'm going to have to come back and remake these at some point in the future because I'm not that good. And at some point, I'm going to have to look back at this and go, ooh! Like, I hate that. Why did I do so bad? Because obviously I'm going to get way better. I'm well aware, by the way, that what I'm doing right now is not impressive in any way. I know my skills are genuinely lacking. But even still, as much as a perfectionist as I would like to be, I know the only way, obviously, to get better is to just make shit. So I do be making shit. I'm not a good texture artist, to be honest. Like, I wish I were. I can do... I'm just not very artistic in general. I'm more of a technically minded person, so it's very challenging for me to understand this. The more I make something into like a system that's like easy to understand, the easier it is for me to actually like make stuff. I don't know if that makes sense. But unless I can think of something in a technical way, kind of break it down into its core values, I find it a little bit challenging. Okay, that looks a little better. That's more of what I was going for there. Alright, so we're going to make this into a little panel here, much like what the Harvester has in some areas. Not bad, not bad. A little bit of fun front paneling there. This is going to be a kind of an interesting and fun thing, to be honest. With all these little alphas and things I've got as well, I'm going to have a blast cooking this up. I didn't think I would enjoy this as much as I have been, honestly. I really didn't, but this is awesome. It's kind of fun. I mean, more or less, I'm just stealing a lot of cool design ideas from the Phantom, but, like, you know, it be like that. Wonder, would it look good if I did something like that? Yeah, I think that could look pretty good. Instead of just having it be a subtle line, having it be like a line that's properly dug into the shell. I like that. Let's see, can I pull that off all in one move? I just realized what level the Harvester is from. Yeah. I honestly didn't know anything about the Harvester before I started working on it. I've said it many times on stream, but around the time Halo 4 was a thing, I dropped out of Halo completely and was fully switched over to PC gaming as I finally was able to afford and get into PC gaming. So I completely dropped Halo around Halo 4. I do remember playing it in Forge, and like there was the light baking in Forge, which was crazy cool. You could like literally bake your own lighting. In retrospect, it was like some of the shittiest light baking ever, but the fact that it was there at all was all just, you know, that counts for something. Ah, dude, these lines are killing me. Ah, my perfectionist, my inner perfectionist is gonna freak out, dude. I just played Halo Reach on multiplayer, just campaigned for 6 years straight. Good God. Kind of cool, actually. You'll certainly discover quite a few things playing Halo Reach like non-stop in that way. You'll also get a love for that game that is like no other. Okay, that line is good. That line's done. Do I dare do it with all the lines? I think so. I think so. Cool. I wasn't sure if like drawing these lines in deeply, like cutting them in the way that I'm doing right now was gonna end up looking good, but I think it's actually kind of a cool aesthetic. I'm surprised, pleasantly. Pleasantly surprised. This is going to be a challenging one. I think I'll have to do this right here. All right, draw. Oof, I gotta be careful here. This is going to be interesting. Man, okay, hold on. The reason I'm doing that and outlining the entire thing there is because I want to also outline this entire bit here on the metal, so that way I can continue and draw this line all the way in the normal map, up and up and up and up to here. Gyarados, thank you for the 3. Sorry it took me a minute to get to that, but thank you though, appreciate it. Did Halo 1 Scorpion or Halo Reach Scorpion? Okay. It's gotta be Halo 1. That thing fires literal nukes, bro. That is the most insane, absurd, overpowered vehicle, like, in video games ever. It's awesome. You, like, fire one shell, you get, like, the little timer of, like, 4 seconds or whatever comes up. It's like, please wait while we reload your nuke launcher. Like, launching that thing in campaign against, like, Coveys on the Silent Cartographer, or Assault on the Control Room, was the best. There was no cooler feeling to me as, like, a really, really little kid playing Halo 1 than just obliterating Coveys on the Silent Cartographer. Or as I called them back then, the aliens. If you tell me that as a little kid, if you played Halo as a little kid and you didn't call the Covenant the aliens, I don't believe you, okay? You're just lying, and it's embarrassing. Someone mentioned Assault on the Control Room, you summoned me. Was there anything more satisfying in Halo 1 than firing the Scorpion and just, like, the literal nukes that it shot on Assault on the Control Room? I have no idea how my brothers figured this out. I don't know if they were like on the internet way earlier than even I remember as a kid. But I remember on Assault in the Control Room, my brothers like were doing this glitch, like back on the original Xbox, where they would fire a rocket launcher on a platform way up on Assault in the Control Room, where I think a Banshee spawns later in the level, and you like fire it from the ground, and it drops a Banshee down at the right angle, and you can get in it early. And I just remember thinking, like, how the hell did they figure that out? Literally, how the hell did they figure that out? Okay, I've drawn the basic lines. It's not like 100% done, because I got to do it on the inside here. Well, actually, considering it's all the way down to there, you know, I'm going to draw this one in real quick. It'll be super quick, and then we'll get to the actual, like, more interesting details on this thing. Yeah, whatever. But yeah, that's honestly, that's nice. That's nice. I think that's kind of a cheat code to make this look good. Just outline everything with a normal map. Never let the shell touch the metal to a bare point. I mean, technically the Phantom does do that, and that's fine. We love the Phantom for that. No, I lied. They do have a little normal map that separates the metal. They do it everywhere, in fact. Look at that. They have a little divot in the normal map. I'm on the... Dude, I didn't even think about that. I didn't even know that. Just instinctually, dude. Incredible instincts. I'm like a hunter-gatherer. Like the best hunter-gatherer maybe ever. No Krakens, okay? Everybody keeps being like, oh, you should do the Kraken shotgun. Absolutely fucking not, dude. I will not be doing the Kraken. Thank you very much. That thing, there is no saving the Kraken. There's no way to save it. The Kraken is a completely different art style. It looks like poo-poo butt ass. You literally can't, you can't save it. There is no saving it. Like to see what the Cherry Mount Alpha would look like on the Lich. Not great, but maybe it would look like a Covenant symbol. That's the one hope, right? I mean, it is already a black and white emote, so that works very well for the Alpha. I don't know. Is it cheap to just like outline everything in normals? I don't want it to look cheap. Considering I am trying to mimic paneling, like I feel like this is gonna be the right direction to take this in. Nice. Okay. Yeah, I like that. I think that's nice. Separating this thing into individual panels definitely is making me feel better about it. A lot better about it. I think this is much better than the stupid crustacean carapace aesthetic that 343 gave the whole Covenant for whatever reason. I know! Doing this It's not done, and I know it needs to be way better, but switching to this from the carapace aesthetic for the stupid harvester, ooh, ooh, it's like night and day. And it's not even a great job. It's not even done, but it's already in my eyes, my biased eyes, so much better. I thought this was the Kraken. No, this is the good door, the what the fuck is the harvester? That's what I meant to say, and I did say that first try, actually. Speaking of which, it's time for a brief, holy shit, here comes the harvester break, where we swap its idle animation for its walking animation. Make the Kraken? No, absolutely not. The Kraken is hideously ugly. It's a really boring, uncool design. You know what I like about the Scarab? It's kind of badass looking. You know what I don't like about the Kraken? It's not badass. Somebody designed the Kraken and made it the least badass looking Covenant thing of all time. It is not cool, bro. It is not cool. I'm sorry to break the news to you, but this is not fucking cool. I'm not sorry, dude. Like, this is not the kind of thing that guys look at and think, that's badass. It looks fucking ugly, okay? It just does. I'm sorry. It is cool. It's not, dude. It looks like a big mushroom with 3 fucking horse legs. And the horse legs are made of, like, alien fish bug flesh. And I'm gonna say it, all right, I act like every time I look at the Kraken, I hate it a little bit more. I think it's horrifyingly ugly, and I'm so glad that we finally got away from that aesthetic with Halo Infinite. Shout out 343 for that. But I really hate it. And honestly, there's only so much I can do to even save the Harvester. And obviously I can do more and it'll look even better in the future, but like, you know. Along with Warzone Firefight. Yeah, Warzone Firefight was also super dope. I liked it. I didn't play it that much because Halo 5 wasn't really my game, but it was fun when I did play it. Alright, we got our Harvester break in. I feel better. Now, already this looks cool. Already, the paneling, dude. We're making moves here. Making waves. Dono? Hey, Gyarados boss. Yeah, thank you so much for the 8. I appreciate that. Thank you very, very much. Halo CE did a good job making you feel alone in the last few missions. That's true. You really do feel like the last soldier on a hellish world in those last few missions, which is pretty cool. I do like that. You're right. Like the Bayformers art style, too over-designed? Yeah, yeah. Somebody described it this way, and it's so rude to the artists that made it, but it also is like so accurate to the vibe that it gives off. The like Halo 5 art style where it feels like over-designed feels like an artist who was like really confident in their ZBrush skills was just like, hold on, I'm gonna make something over the top incredible. I'm gonna show off my skills super hard to make the most insane, complicated, super detailed masterpiece of all time. And then it's this, and you're like, holy shit, what do my eyes focus on? There's so much detail and lights and like shapes. What the fuck am I looking? And then it's just too much, right? We are human beings. We are simple. I get it. It's like Alien or whatever. I don't know. It's just not for me. It's not for me. It's a lot of noise. It is. It's a lot of visual noise. The Scarab also has noise, but guess what? Its gigantic shapes are very clear and easy to read. The noise is all subtle details, shapes, small, shapes that are not affecting the overall shape that your eyes read and perceive. It's just it's simple and soothing. Yeah, it's literally, it's noise for sure, but it's like, it's additive. It's not constructing the shape. It's just adding on to the shape. Same for this. You get the basic shapes, super easy to read, and then you get the small additive shapes on top of it. It's good. And then this is just, well, this was the exception to the rule, actually. I don't know what the fuck happened with this. This was like not enough shapes, weirdly enough. Isn't that weird? You have all these over-designed things in the 343, like, Legacy, but for whatever reason, we got the Lich, which was, like, under-designed, actually, and I'm going in and adding stuff to it instead of subtracting. That is fucking wild to me, that there even is a vehicle like this. That's crazy. When I saw the Lich, I didn't even realize it was 343. Yeah, no, I mean, it looks pretty natural in Halo 3, honestly. I think it'll look even better with this new paint job. The Kraken is like a planet miner and shows the destruction. The fact that this existed in the pre-war arsenal. I feel like the Kraken is a good design to show how to... Wait. Wait. How could this be pre-war if it has the new Covenant design? Isn't that like the whole reason that the Covenant looks different? Because like they switched away from like the old Covenant factories? The organic stuff is the old stuff? Huh? It's not, it's cope. Okay, I know, I'm just gotchaing. I'm just gotchaing. I know that there's no consistency to the reasoning for the art style changes. I'm sorry, I'm being a shithead. I know what I'm doing. It's revisionist lore bullshit. Yeah, I know. There's no sense to it. It's just... They just wanted their own art style. The organic designs of the ancient elite stuff. That makes no fucking sense, dude. That doesn't make any fucking sense, bro. I'm sorry, okay? But the lore to explain the art style shit, none of it holds up to even the slightest bit of scrutiny. It just doesn't. The fact that they even tried to pull that as a lore thing is low-key embarrassing. I'm sorry. It is. It holds up. It literally falls apart under, like, the lightest scrutiny, and it's so stupid. Just say you change the fucking art style, okay? You don't get to manage an entire giant universe, change the art style, and then revisionist lore it. That's so dumb and, like, low-key, it's arrogant, too. That's what's always bothered me, I think. Oh, sorry, I shouldn't be ranting. No ranting about art style stuff today. Yo, Darksteel, thank you for the $2 tip. Appreciate that. Thank you much. Appreciate. Check stream chat. Yeah, alright. I guess I will. I guess I will. Maybe. I guess. Dude, I love this. I've seen this before. This is so awesome. Stop doing lore. Games were not supposed to be given context. Years of writing, yet no real-world use found for exploring it beyond Skyrim's Civil War. Wanted to hear incomprehensible bullshit? We had a tool for that. It was called Getting High with Your Friends. Yes, please give me chim of something. Please give me 1 + -1 = 1 of it. Statements dreamed up by evil wizards. Look what lorebeards have been demanding your respect for all this time with all the subreddits and media we built for them. This is real lore, done by real lorebeards. Dude, that cracks me up. That shit's funny. Alright. I am making a new layer. I'm making a new layer. And I'm not afraid to say it. I am, in fact, making a new layer right now. This is going to be normal down. Fuck. Normal down. Dark. I'm going to enable the color option for it, while also deleting the paint option. Wait, that's up, not down. What the fuck? I got them backwards? Again? Yo, Jance Vaughn! Thank you so much for the $5. Appreciate that. Thank you very, very, very much. The Lich is one of my fave, veg, funny and ought them making it I just had a stroke reading that. Making them organic in 5 was kind of disappointing. Also, the Arbiter has a pimp gold in Halo 4 Lich. It's true. His pimp gold Lich is sick as fuck, and I love it. It's awesome. But yeah, I like in Halo 4 that it doesn't look very organic, and then Halo 5, they're just like, oh, it's organic now. Like, god damn it, man. Just give us one mechanical thing. And JJAB, thank you so much for the tenor. Appreciate that. Thank you for the support. Well, I'm going to say it. 2 fivers. They wanted their own art style, then retcon this shit to excuse it. The canon for it is the Halo 4 or 5 Covey shit are based on designs from pre-Covenant era release that the Prophets banned. Which one? And I know that that is like totally a thing, and I'm aware of that more or less. It just has always irked me that like, okay, so they have phantoms, right? They have phantoms. They have these like pre-Covenant war phantoms. Okay, sure. How is it even possible that they like have the same design for them in the pre-Covenant war versus like a panel of... It doesn't make any fucking sense. And then you have like the super carriers where the designs for the like the really big ones versus the really small ones are identical, but that also doesn't make any fucking sense either if you think about it for more than like 2 seconds. There's just nothing makes any sense. It never did, and anyone who pretends it did is dumb and stupid, and they smell bad. Okay, so there, triangles facing each other, smaller triangles facing each other, and a stack of 3 going up the nose. This is my new aesthetic, my new favorite gender. Nah, they gotta be split further apart than that, I think. Because those go smaller to larger up against a semi-straight line. Maybe I can go like... Wait, we're at 3.64. I'll put one like there. Curve it like that. Go to 4. Do that. And then 4.5 up top here. And then this actually needs to be normal down dark. That way it kind of digs into the shell. Normal down. And then we switch that to minus 0.25. Let me reshape these a little though. I thought that was okay, but like it was not. Then 4.5, a bit like there. Nice. I sort of kind of hate it actually. I'm gonna do one more. This time, instead of just following the line directly, I'm gonna move it ever so slightly away to kind of maintain linearity, so that kind of feels like they're part of the same shape. There we go. That feels better. Okay. Cool. Now we got almost the kind of thing that I want. Last but not least, I want to do little dots. Little dots in there. Boom. Boom. There we go. It's my version of that for the Lich. So now it kind of... I do want this to feel, in a sense, like it's going to be a phantom, like a big phantom. So copying a lot of these designs, I think, is going to be pretty cool. Alright, I don't want to spend too much time on the nose. I have a lot more space to fill here. So normal up, normal down. So I want to paint more on normal down. This is where we get our paneling lines. Let's see, some more inspiration. I could draw some more shapes. We'll do some shapes right here. We'll go like that. That. No, wait, I want panel up. Normal up. Boom. 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 Okay, little details like that will add up in the end. Okay, I'm gonna try copying this part of the nose real quick as well, which has a basically like a diamond panel with like a flat top. I really like that shape, but I made it way too big. Okay, that's cool. Now I can kind of fill this in. Nice. Well, not quite nice actually. I've got some little lines to fill in there, but overall, pretty nice. All right, I've given a lot of love to the front paneling. I want to move down this front sides a little bit. So, oh, that's an interesting shape. I guess I could try putting that there, so it's kind of bump, bump, bump. Okay. Is that inwards? No, it's outwards. Interesting. So I'm just gonna do the same thing I did. I'm gonna do the same thing they did. Who dares to send a super chat while I'm drawing on my computer? With Zach Fair. Thank you very much for the $5, Zach Fair. Appreciate that support. How hard would it be to make googly eyes on the Scarab at that bounce? around with every step for research purposes. Very doable. I hate that. Actually, I love that idea. What am I saying? I have literally googly eyes and a bunch of stuff all over my room. Very doable, actually. I would have to like bake it into the animation, but very doable, surprisingly. After I've been doing like IK baking and stuff for a bunch of animations, it really is not that challenging. Okay, a little panel shape there. I guess that's like an oversized version of it, but it looks cool. What else? We also have kind of like a rounded panel shape that goes... Do that in normal down. We'll go normal down. Oh, nice. I guess I could just do this. Fill in the rest of that there. This is turning out pretty good. I do wish I was able to, like, do this faster. There's a part of me that wishes, like, some crazy smart guy could just, like, invent an AI to do this part for me, because I don't feel any artistic attachment to what I'm doing, because I'm literally just copying someone else's really cool art. But, you know, it's not bad. I hear horrible noises in my... What's going on? Peppy! Peppy! I am. Peppy! Oh my god, dude, this cat is literally doing circles. It's crazy.
I'm a tornado.
Where is she?
Again.
She's going crazy. She's going crazy. Holy shit.
Bringing it in soon.
Why?
I want to show you the backyard. Made some modifications.
I'm very excited to see it, but I'm only barely at, not even at 2 hours yet. I might be ending shortly though. I'm gonna go see Sora.
What do you mean?
Go say hi to him.
He's in town?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, I'll come down and check it out soonish.
Maybe.
Oh, dude, that like panel design right there, that goes hard. That actually goes hard. This looks cool as fuck. If I can maintain this level of detail along the majority of the shell, for one, it's gonna take a long ass time, but for two, it's actually gonna be really cool. Why'd you lock Peppy in here? Come back! I missed you all day, Peppy. I missed you all day, Peppy. He's gonna come over here in a second. This will never be finished? Oh, but it will. Can I help you, Peppy? Come here. Why are you crying? Why are you crying? I'm literally crying. But I'm right here, Miss Pep. Boom. Oh well. All right. I'm pretty happy with this bit. What else does the Phantom have for me? We've got random line divots that just like come up out of parts of the shell. Along the trim in some areas, there's this kind of interesting repeating pattern with like trapezoids coming out of it. I guess I could try that. I mean, that's a very common thing on Covenant vehicles. Is that you kind of have these little trapezoids come up along large lines like that. Peppy! See that all the time on Covenant stuff. That is something I have picked up on. I can pretty much do this wherever the hell I want, on any line, on any panel, and it'll end up looking good. Like, that already just looks great. Just having one little trapezoid looks really cool. I kind of want to put a bunch of trapezoids all through here. I don't know what shapes are going to go on this big area, so I'm gonna hold off on adding any there. It's already going so much harder. Yeah, this actually looks really cool to me. I'm super thrilled with how it's turning out already. I work slowly though, so I hope it's not difficult to watch me kind of like sit back and reflect a lot. I'm not I'm not much of an artist, so I have to really think deeply about my next move before like doing stuff to it. Peppy, Peppy. Why won't you just maybe come here? Maybe just come here? Alright, let me try... What if I did this? Would this look good or bad? I don't even remember where this was used on the Scarab. Where was that used? They're used in pairs of 2 on random lines on a semi-detailed shape. So... Ooh, idea. Brain blast, dude. Brain blast. Let's say... I think... What did I have? Like 0.5, I think? Yeah, 0.5 seems about right. I could do this, where... I had those were two... Those were both on a line. I could... It's, by the way, if you're ever in a drawing program using a mouse, this is without smoothing what a line looks like, and this is with smoothing what a line looks like, so definitely turn on your smoothing for your brush. It's like a crazy difference. But yeah, I'm going to grab from right here, pull this up, have it follow the panel lining. No, wait, that wasn't quite how I wanted it. Go like that. Bring it up to here, and then I'll add 2 of these onto it right here. Let me do it straight from above so they're at like the same angle. Not bad. Not bad. 2 giant bolted panels kind of look off to me. I agree, actually. They are too rounded and don't fit very well. I was feeling that too. The Scarab has, I think, panels like that, which is why I originally tried it. Wait, no. Where did I get... Oh, I was trying to mimic those, sort of. But those look a lot better because they have better detail. Oh, wait, also... Yeah, let me redo those. I actually completely messed up part of it. Pretty major part of it, actually. I kind of misunderstood what I was even working with there. Alright, let's try that. We're going to do a do-over on that. So these panels that I was trying to mimic originally, for one, they have like little triangular bolts and all kinds of shapes inside of them. But I don't even want to do that anymore. What I do want to do instead is maybe keep this being a large open panel, but add in like a line like that with a big dot. Okay, maybe not like literally that. Maybe I can do a literal circle with it. Yeah, something like that. I think that just looks a little bit nicer. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. I like how it's almost becoming a super phantom. That's the idea. I'm using a lot of the phantom shapes overall because I would like this to feel like a super phantom. I mean, that's really what it is. It's just a bigger, badder phantom with, like, you know, a big gun and everything. Make the little dot glow. I could. I'll probably do an illumination texture for the shell later on, even though did it in a very boring and uninspired way over here on the harvester. And these lights, I mean, honestly, the only lights that actually look good, in my opinion, is like this one and this one. All the rest are just kind of haphazard. Even though they're haphazard, I think it adds to it. So I will be trying to see if I can add to it in that way. The engines and wings looks like a purple football. It does, I know, but... Oh, this is going to look so cool in-game, man. I'm super excited. The lights still look cool? They do. And honestly, that's a testament to the Covenant art style, that even me haphazardly placing them, it still looks good. Alright, now, what comes above the little nose intakes on the Phantom? You have the lines kind of coalesce somewhere. You have a shape. Ooh, interesting. I could redo... No, I'm going to keep those panel lines. I'm going to play along with the panel lines in the way that I drew the divots into them. But it would be cool to try and mimic that shape a little bit here. So like that. There. And then there is this kind of like teardrop shape with two little bolts. And I have these teardrops when I did the Scarab. Happy, that's my whole keyboard you're on right now. You can't just be on my whole keyboard. That's not good for my work. You can't do that. No, that's my whole keyboard. Hot in 4K, dude. Hot in 4K. Peppy, you can't do that. You're so small, though, your paws, they don't even affect the keyboard, so it's honestly, it's fine. You know what? I give you the pass here, Peppy. You're good. Okay, for normal up, I hope this doesn't ruin anything, but I'm going to go onto the normal channel and set this from normal detail to just normal. Replace. And I think I need to set it to normal and set my texture set settings to normal, mixing replace, and then that's surprisingly not working. Weird, that worked before. Oh, I think I have to set this one also to normal. And then... No? That doesn't replace? I'm pretty certain I did... Oh, you know what? I think it was a different thing than normal. It was like... Wasn't replace or detail. Was it combine? I swear it was just normal. Something just exploded outside my house? That is not good. I want to check on that. Okay, anyway, little dot. Two little bolts. Actually, not that long ago, I swear I heard something explode outside my house as well. Freaked me the hell out. Okay, I got my little cubby teardrop thingy. And I guess I could put some more of these little teardrops in the paneling here, kind of like they are on the Phantom. Invert it, go on the normal down. Okay, not bad. Looks like so much better already. Not bad, right? I'm starting to get the hang of this whole Covenant texturing thing. I'm really learning a lot as I'm going here. I'm not a very good texture artist, to be honest, so this is all helping me a lot, to be real. Can we just shoot down the Lich with HD on it? I don't know what that means. Yo, Demon, thanks for the 5, dude. Appreciate it. Sent you 3 images, one of them being the AI talking about chat. Oh, God. Every time, it's so cursed. Okay, what is it? Okay, you're making a low poly furry character. A rabbit. Kind of a creepy one. Why does its mouth look like that? Viewers, how do you read anything with this font? Viewers are discussing the pros and cons of the new Kraken design from Halo Infinite, with many disliking the bulky and over-designed shape, comparing it to Bayformer's aesthetics, and missing the iconic shape of the Scarab. Real and true. Real and true. For once, the AI knows. All right, I want to add a little bit here. Actually, I could leave that open because that's going to be right next to the vents. So maybe it would be kind of nice to have a big open panel area. Dude, I'm scared. I'm scared. I have to design this entire side here. It's just so empty. There's nothing to work with. It's literally entirely up to me what I do to this side. That's too much power. I don't like it. I do not like it. Less is more rejected. Yeah, I don't want to touch the front anymore. It's a good amount of detail. It's a good amount of detail. I want to keep the density at around the same as this Phantom, if not a little bit less, because it is so large. I think for the large section, you could take inspo from Gundam panel lines. What kind of... Okay, so panel lines on the Phantom are mostly linear with rounded edges and sloped curves. But nothing too crazy. Kind of cool though, because one of those panels. Could try doing a big panel line like that. That's pretty good. I'll keep that panel line there. I like it. Already adds to it. With this detail level, it almost feels like it's more reach than 3. The Lich, but good? Well, I think the Lich was always pretty good. No, not a rounded line here. This one's got to be linear, I think. Perhaps something like that. Got a bit messy. That's pretty cool. I like that shape. And then, ooh, I have an idea. Okay. I do want to split this up into many... Is that bad, though? Is that too much? I know I want to split this up into many large panels, but I don't feel that's a very inspired panel shape. They work, yes, but are they good? Do they feel covenant? It just feels like arbitrary panel lines. It doesn't have much purpose or anything particularly interesting about it. I think it needs something more. Like, would it be passable? Yes, for sure it would be passable. No separation lines for the bottom of the side panels. Oh, I haven't done that part yet. I'm going to. It's just a really boring thing. But yeah, it's gonna have like a whole boom to a... Well, you know, the whole shebang. Now that I've started it, I can't stop. What have you done? What have you done? Can I make the engines have lines? Yeah, I have the engines. Whoops. I have the engines all the way up here separated out. Needs a watermark? No. Well, I'll watermark the tag names. It'll be called Lich _ rejected shotgun. That's a lie. I'm not going to do that. When I very first started making Halo 3 tags, I actually did that. I was like, I want to make sure if anyone uses my tags, I'll know about it. Now, to be honest, I just don't care. Use my tags as you wish. Do whatever the hell you want. I don't care. Just make sure that you do something cool with it. That's my reward. You do dope shit. PSA, like the stream? True! If you like Halo mods, and if you don't think I'm a huge D-bag, be sure to leave a like on the stream. It means a lot. It actually helps. It helps me. It helps the YouTube algorithm know that maybe my content is worthwhile. And obsessing over your tags. Just be obsessive. No, I won't. I don't think I will. I think I'm gonna release my tags for free, with no expectation that you're gonna even credit me. I'll ask, and then that's the end of it. I'll say, hey man, if you download these tags, credit me please. Or don't. I don't enforce it. Because how could I? Alright, whatever. I'm not gonna do any more bottom line detailing. That's good enough. It's good enough. Okay, I lied. I'm gonna definitely do a little bit more detailing on this part right here. But other than that, no more. I swear. Ooh, this is pretty nice, to be honest. I really am not looking forward to going through and manually cleaning up all these lines I'm drawing right now, because I do need to. But I think this kind of extra bit of detailing here around the edges goes a long way. Man, I'm so glad I picked up Substance Painter again. It's really fun, to be honest. Like, I'm not that great at it yet, but it's really fucking fun, man. Honestly, it's so good. Bro, this actually looks like pretty good so far. God, that's sick. That's actually so sick already. I feel like it's a Halo Reach. It's the Halo Reach Lich. I can't wait to see what this is gonna look like in game. Loving this Lich right now. That's two of us. Okay. I think we can move backwards a little bit. Let's see, is there anything more on the top nose that I could add? There's this kind of funny giant teardrop, but I guess I could pull that forward? No, that's like the centerpiece. Kind of like the crown of the top. If I was going to put that anywhere, it would probably be up top here somewhere. Kind of like... Nah, that's way too big. Definitely need to be smaller than that. And, oh no, the shape of it's too nice. It's like really rounded. It's a, oh wait, can I do that? I think I can do that. I can just blur it. Make a new layer. It's only height data, height and normal data. I'll call it the crown. And we're going to add a black mask to it. So we disable it completely, then we're going to add a paint layer to that black mask. And we're going to set its height up to 0.5. We'll paint on crown real fast. Oops, sort of like that. I don't know if this is going to look good, by the way. This might look terrible and I'll redo it. But we'll see. So let's try that again. I do like that. Yo, Rusty Quarters, thanks for the 5, dude. Much appreciated. Well, give me 1 sec. I will check out what you said. So my love for the Halo 2 shade idea aside, having the Halo 3 shades on the side of this thing would really drive home the Halo 3 aesthetic on it. I agree. I agree. I'm going to, for sure... Well, I'm going to do both of those things, to be honest. At some point, I'm definitely doing the Halo 2 shade, because why not? I love porting Halo 2 stuff to Halo 3. I think it's really, really cool. But also, yeah, I think using, like, genuine Halo 3 assets, nothing drives home the Halo 3 aesthetic more than that. Right, like, that's literally the cheat code. So, yes, on both counts. Even on the count you didn't even technically ask about. Alright, let's see if my idea is correct. On the paint layer, we add a filter of a blur. And there we go. It's kind of like a... Maybe like a higher blur intensity. Ooh, there we go. Nice. Is that good? Yes, but it needs one more thing. It needs a outline. Is that an outline thing I can do? No, it's a UV border. Where's the... I know there's an outline thing I can do. I don't think I have to draw it manually. Do I? Oh! My brain. It's beginning. I do that, and then I get rid of all the stuff on the outside. Damn, dude, my substance painter problem-solving skills are going up day by day. I'm crazy with it. I use a blur on one side, and then now I have like this kind of rounded shape to it that I can adjust as much as I need. That's pretty sick, dude. Look at that, man. Nice. Look at me go. I did that. What's a... Oh, so you guys saying controversial things in the chat? What's being said? I don't, I like 343's designs as well as Bungie stuff in their own respective ways. Someone who plays a ton of risk screen I like the crab vibe along with Kraken is weird though. Dude, I've said this too as well. Like, I do genuinely like 343's designs. I think they're like super cool and super well done. I actually hard agree. Hard agree. The only time that I've ever shamed it is in reference to it being a replacement for the original Covenant designs. Like, they are on their own phenomenal, superb, incredible designs done by incredibly talented artists. I actually love them. That was one of the reasons that I wanted to do the Halo 5 Spirit, actually. Because even though it's whack in Halo, it's just a really cool design on its own as like a standalone thing that I always found interesting and cool. I just don't like it in context of Halo. That's all. I wish I did. I genuinely mean that. I really do wish I did. All right, I have 3 large panels here, and then this space right here should not be considered a 4th panel. Instead, I think this needs to be made up of many smaller panels. And I think that's the only way I'm ever going to be really happy with how this looks. So I want to try my best here to do exactly that. This is going to be challenging though. Moving brush, I pray, saves my ass here. This is just a test. Don't mind if it looks like ass. The lines are a little wonky, but not bad actually. I think if I did that a bit better, it might be passable. If I made it actually good. No. I almost had it. That's frustrating. Nope. Okay, that looks kind of cool, actually. It's I gotta do more than obviously just separating the panels out, but that's kind of cool. Guys, even if there was a 343 employee who entered chat to defend their takes, you gotta hear them out. You can't just be like, grr, I hate it, therefore I'm right. That's kind of a cool shape. I think that's not bad. And maybe I can do the inverse here, where it goes up, out, up, over. Okay, no, I don't like that shape. Okay, something like that could be cool if I didn't make it look terrible. Come on. I have like some interesting ideas for this. I don't know if I love this shape, but I like that it's more detailed over here. You have kind of this big open area, followed by some detailing on the sides, but challenging. It's really challenging. What if I just did this? A 90-degree perpendicular shape that then curves in like that. Wait, that, but curve is much shorter, and it happens at just the right time to curve in like that. Yeah, dude, that's what I... Okay, that's not good enough, though. I can do better than that, but that's it. That was it right there. Boom! Solid, bro. That is it. That's the line I was looking for right there. And then with these, I could do some kind of vents with it, which would be really cool. I could... just keep in mind, this is just a test. I'm just messing around to kind of feel out some ideas, but I could do, like, vents like that, going all the way throughout this thing. Maybe not, like, all the way throughout it, like, yeah, just have vents. But not literally those. Dude, that's sick! These panel lines are going crazy. I just realized I made these based off the Covenant stuff. I haven't even used them yet. These are used all over the Phantom, at least on the back side. They're used in coordination. Oh my god, I'm a total idiot, dude. I haven't been using the secret Covenant technique, guys. The ultimate secret technique of all Covenant design. On the panel lines, you add a trapezoid. Boom. 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 Dude, I have been slacking. Ultimate secret technique trapezoid line, bro. What am I doing, dude? What am I doing? Look how much better it looks with just one trapezoid on the line! I'm an idiot. We love trapezoids, we do. Huge trapezoid fan here. What's up, guys? Major trapezoid fan here. Anywhere you have a straight Covenant line, just slap some trapezoids down. I swear, it's like a literal secret ultimate trick. Nande, thanks for the 5. Appreciate it. Welcome to every single artist's frustration. Why line no go where I want? Dude, I have a friend who's an artist, and she does like anime art, and I've seen her redraw the same line like 50 times in a row, and I'm like, obviously I don't have the artistic eye to be like, oh yeah, that looks fine. So like I just like see her over and over and over just redrawing this over and over, and I'm like, how can she tell what's wrong with it? Like I know that she has the eye for it and that's how she does it, but it's just funny to me. Nick, thank you for the $6 tip. Appreciate that. Thank you very, very much. This is a big purple koi fish. It kind of looks like it, yeah. I mean, the gill type lines here are not helping with the allegations. I will say that. Okay, what if I do that? Hear me out. This line could look better, theoretically. Theoretically. If I curve it inward this way. Huh? Thoughts? Opinions? I lied. I like it the other way. Use the gills as exhaust? Yeah, I want to do this right here. Boom. 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 Looks kind of cheap, to be honest. I don't want it to look too cheap. Oh, that's cool. That's pretty cool. Although, I think it's a little bit low. A little bit high, I mean. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. What else? What else would look nice on this? And maybe put them closer to the bottom. I did think about that, but then they would be in a kind of an awkward curved position. They already kind of are in an awkward position. Use some metal inserts in that purple? Yeah. It definitely would need some like metal there. Oh wait, I should put that, putting that on normal dark down so that we get some color variation. 1, 2, 3. Maybe I put that higher. Dark steel with a 221. Why do you always put the most, like, I appreciate the tips as always, but why the most random numbers? Those like Spartan numbers or something? No! Cat, what did you do? Ah! Where did my scene go? What? What? What happened? She pressed every button on my keyboard. Where am I? I don't even know what this is. Cat, what did you do? That's a really nice looking render, but dear God, where am I? How do I get back? Oh, we're good. Oh. You're guilty. I sentence you to death. Oh, sorry, Peppy. Save, save, save. I save a lot. I'm saving a lot. I don't want to lose any progress here. Okay, I need to use some of these things. These thingies right here. They're really just like kind of floating, detached from lines. They're on the inside of panels, detached and floating. I could put them, theoretically I could put them kind of around. They're kind of on further back panels, so let me put like, boom, boom, boom. Weasel, did the evil lady lock you out? Close the door for no... Lock you... How'd she do that? No way! I think that looks pretty good right there. Although... the angle's a little off. And the distance is a little off too. That's cool though. A little dark insets like that. Nice. Face when he never read my donut because his cat stepped on his keyboard. Oh, did she? Oh, you're right. I didn't read it. I just read the number. Thank you for the 221 though. The gills strike a fine line between 343's organic style and Bungie's old style, and I like it. Honestly, doesn't need anything else. I'm glad you feel that way. I do want to add some more detailing. I can't leave any panels completely naked like this. I mean, technically there's like a hexagon or a trapezoid, but I want to at least add a little bit of text stuff to it, you know? Like, I don't know, maybe this weird like half Adidas logo thingy that I made can go right here on the regular normal down paint layer. Boom. Actually, I really hate that one. I don't ever want to use that one again. It's not good. It's not good. Could try using this one again. Right there. Ooh, yeah. Yeah. I like that. Makes it feel angry. It's a sharp shape facing away. Almost aerodynamic. That's good. That's good. Maybe you'd have gray metal bits. I can't, at least unless I cut out some bits on the actual model itself. I could do that though. I could actually cut out some bits in the model, but for now, it's a no-go. Hey Weasel. Good kitty cat. Looks sweet. These tunnel vision on his work I have, dude. This has become such an unexpected thing, but I'm very, very happy with it. Very, very happy with it. Hi, Weasel. Come here. Give me some of that. Come on. Oh, I did miss Demon Zone. Oh, yeah, I've been getting real distracted. Sorry about that. Thank you for the $5, Demon. Appreciate. Where you going, Weasel? Thank you for the $5, man. I'm gonna look up how to make a platformer in Unity and make this character you play as, making them super good at jumping. You should do it. That'd be fun. You just played a game that's really good inspiration for exactly that. Cat, no, please, 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 please. Ah! Okay, we're good. We're good. She just keeps sleeping directly on all the buttons on my keyboard. Really cute. The bump mapping looks great. Oh, I'm glad you think so, because that's more or less the only thing here. Without bump mapping, it's literally just this. It's all just it's all just the height map, right? Or not the height map, the normal. Actually, nothing's showing up for that. That's odd. Ah, whatever. It's coming along though. Will the harvester be able to twerk? Yes, the harvester will be able to twerk. It'll throw it back and look good doing it. So don't worry, I've got you covered. Can you twerk? I will twerk for 1 Benji. Alright? I'm not cheap. I'm not cheap. I'm not like those other girls, okay? Can't just get me so easily. Here I'm 1 Benji. You're not wrong, and that upsets me. Okay, we got a little corner diamond shape right there. No, I don't like it. Unless that's going to have some partners that it goes along with. I don't want that. Demon, thanks for the 5, dude. Appreciate that. Thank you very, very much. Also, I made it super easy to give this character boobs by moving a single line. Images sent. Bro, I don't know if this is like... Do I want to see that? It's interesting. Them some long legs. Them some long, long legs. Wait. Okay, we need a line here somewhere. What if I did that? Is it too angular if I do that? Is it too angular? No, it's kind of cool. Unless I made it even cooler by going angular. And then curving it. Ooh, I'm crazy with it. What? Literally cannot stop me, dude. I'm just actually crazy. Okay, well, hear me out. Hear me out. Supporting geometry lines, like so. For where the reflections clearly are. Yeah. Yup. Yeah. Uh-huh. I will be adding that line there, and it looks damn good. Oh wait, that's slightly off. If I don't fix it, it'll bug me forever. Boom. Boom. That's pretty cool. I like the way that accentuates the side. Making a rug beetle? Not exactly. Not exactly. What do you guys think? Do I dare put this in-game earlier than when it's done? Like, I kind of want to wait until it's completely done to put it in the game, so that way I don't, like, reward myself for something that's not completed yet. You know? But also, it would be pretty fucking cool. See if it actually looks good. That's true, it could look terrible. Why not? I'll at least do the normal map. Like, we won't have the cool dark colors on the certain areas where I added dark bits, but I'd wait until it's done and let it bake. Well, the thing is, I'm going to end stream soon, so it's also up to do you guys want to see it in-game? Because, I mean, it clearly looks good in here. I feel like that is not up for debate. I think this looks pretty damn awesome. Make it brown and called the Pooplima. I don't know about that. Show it? Alright, I'll do it. You know what? Because I'm going to end stream a little earlier tonight, so we'll do that. We'll put it in game right now. See what it looks like so far. Member milestone chat lost to the void. Holy shit, what I did! I'm so sorry, Anthony Lamonica. Especially yours, too, at 27 months. Thank you. Genuinely, thank you so much for an insane level of support for so long. Thank you so much. The bungification process is going smoothly. It is, actually. This is going a lot better than the Harvester. I feel like the Harvester was like... Dude, you know why? Dude, it was my dreams. I'm not kidding. Last night and the night before, I have begun dreaming about making Covenant vehicles. Like, or painting in Substance Painter, Covenant panels. Which is really weird, but I keep waking up feeling like I understand it slightly better. I know it's that thing, it's like that sort of Tetris effect thing where, or like when you're learning an instrument and like it's really hard and then you go to sleep and your brain just like organizes it really well and then you wake up and then you're just like better at that thing. I feel like I've already started that process a little bit. Like this looks already, I think, way more visually interesting than the Harvester. Like I like the Harvester, I think it's cool, but I don't love it. I feel like I'm now looking at it, actually, I'm so many things that are wrong with it compared to the style that I'm already using. Not that I'm good at it or great by any means. I'm copying a lot of stuff, but like I'm understanding certain things a lot more, and that's pretty cool. All right, let me show that for a second. I'm going to export to a new folder. Give me 1 second. Halo Lich. All right, we've got our folder. We're going to set the output template to my Halo export. We're only going to do the shell purple for now. I'm going to open that output directory. So I'm going to take the shell purple Z bump. Not going to worry about colors or anything, any other parts of the shader. We're literally just going to put in the new material. So we have the Harvester, Storm, Lich, Shell, Purple, Z bump. Definitely not a mouthful. We're going to import it real fast. Tool, bitmaps, objects, vehicles, Lich, bitmaps, new. And this is a really... What? Is there not a... What did I name it? Objects, vehicles, Lich, bitmaps, new. Oh, it's a PNG. Oops. All right, better. Okay, so we got the Z bump in. Let's see. Is this worth it? Is it actually looking good? And yes, keep in mind the shader is not it's not finished. Okay, I'm gonna be adding some new colors. There's gonna be dark colors. It's gonna be more than just repeating Veroni noise. We have some really cool stuff going on with it. So this is just a little taste before I go. Just a little taste. Right now, it's using the bump map Storm, Lich, Shell, Normal. Right here, ZBrush bump map. We're going to swap it to new Z bump map. I lied. We're in expert mode and it makes my eyes hurt and I refuse. used to look at that. All right, let's try this again. Bump map. Here's what it looks like, and then boom. Ooh, ooh. I know it needs like colors and stuff for sure, but damn, that's kind of sexy. Like, it's gonna pop a lot more when the actual like color textures and the specular modifications are in. So it's not just like solidly shiny all over, but even with just the normal map, dude, you ask me, that's a pretty big upgrade. That's really nice. That's really, really nice. And you know, one great thing about this annoying normal map here on the Halo 5 version of this thing, I can finally get rid of it and make like an actually decent one. But wow, dude, that's awesome. And that's just with the bump map, dude. That's just the normal map for the little like lines. We have so much more even in Substance Painter right now with the new Veron noise specular map, with the different colors. There's like darker areas that I'll be painting even more of. Never have I been happier to ruin a stream. God, I know. This is such a... I hate, like, you said it, and immediately my brain was just like, oh my god, it's gonna look so good if I do this. And I can do it. I now have the confidence to try pulling something like this off. That's already so cool, man. Retexturing. Never underestimate. Like, obviously remodeling makes a huge difference. But, dude, retexturing also makes a huge difference. This shit looks really cool already. This is really, really cool. I can't wait, and there's so much more to do. Obviously, there's a lot more flat real estate that it goes completely untouched. Cat pressing a bunch of buttons on my keyboard. A lot of real estate on here to touch up, for sure. But so far, dude, so far, so good. That's awesome, man. That's so, so awesome. Unfortunately, I will not be working on this for many, many more hours tonight because I'm going to go spend some time with some friends. So I hope you enjoyed this. I will 100% be working on this later tonight. So if you're a YouTube member, be sure to check out Supporter Chat. I'll post some stuff later. And if you're not, why are you not? Some did a concept of a Harvester redesign. Supporter Chat posted there. I'll check it out. I'm going to go for a while tonight, though. Go check out Supporter Chat if you want updates. I'll be live again tomorrow the exact same time. I hope you enjoyed the stream. I'll be continuing the Lich paint job and hopefully finishing it tomorrow. There's a lot more to do, but mostly it's just big open space that I can clear up pretty easily, so it should be interesting to watch. If you want to see me go through that process and see the final results, well, you know where to find me. That said, I hope you guys did enjoy, and I'll see you tomorrow, 6 p.m. Central. Same time, same place. See you guys there, though. Bye-bye.